Hi, I'm Kaylin Henderson with the Mixer Garden Project from Dash Core 2019 to 2020. My team members Chen, Josh Nnaji, and Fiona Forrester are also in the group with me. And today we're going to be presenting our final project. So who we are, just to introduce ourselves a little bit. My name is Kaylin Henderson, and I'm a freshman at Wake Forest University. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and my plan is to double major in political science and English with hopes to attend law school. I'm a first-year member of Dash Corps, and I was really excited to begin working with the Mixer project and continuing it to the fruition. It was a really amazing experience. My team member's name is Chen. He's currently a sophomore at Wake Forest University and he's from China. He is a double major in art history and philosophy, and he's also a first year member of Dash Corps. He has been working with the marketing team in school, and he was very excited to work with the Mixer project as well. And our team leader, Fiona Forrester, is a senior at Wake Forest University studying politics and international affairs. She's the leader of our Dash Core group, and she was really excited to be working with Mixer this year. Throughout her time at Wake Forest, she had the opportunity to engage with the Winston-Salem community through the Office of Civic and Community Engagement. And being an out-of-state student, this allowed her to feel connected to her community. So yeah, that's a little bit about us. A little bit of background information on Mixer, just very briefly before we go into our project and what we did. Mixer is a nonprofit, inclusive community makerspace that provides resources to the Winston-Salem community, which allows people to explore their creativity and expand their skill set. We've also included a logo on the slide as well, so you can see that. So, how does Mixer benefit the community? Mixer provides resources for members of the community to make stuff, learn stuff, which is their motto. Members have the opportunity for entrepreneurship and to possibly start their own businesses. As an example, Mixer provides their members with a variety of tools, including sewing machines, 3D printers, welding machines, and much more. And it allows for members to earn extra flows of revenue. And the benefit of this is they don't have to buy their own expensive equipment, such as welding machines, sewing machines. It can be quite costly, and members at Mixer can have access to these for the price of membership. So it just really makes it easy and accessible for the community to try new things and have other sources of creativity and income coming through. As a Dashcore group, our overall goal for the project was to plan, market, and build a community garden in order to expand Mixer's offerings to the community and promote sustainable education and entrepreneurship. True to Mixer's mission, the Mixer garden would also be used as a space to try new things and use unconventional or experimental methods of gardening. The Mixer team really was passionate about trying new things using non GMO seeds to keep everything organic. So that's what our mission was overall. So here's the timeline of what we accomplished, what we hope to accomplish in the future. So in January, we organized interest meetings and formed a team of volunteers, which consisted of community members, Mixer members, and stakeholders. We developed a garden mission, which was to create a garden that was using unconventional and new gardening techniques, utilizing only non-GMO natural seeds and products. In February, we created a preliminary design for the garden. We also developed a list of materials and potential donors, and two Mixer team members, Angie and June, created materials to request financial contributions for the garden. In March, we began requesting in-kind donations from Mixer members, and we set up a donation box inside the Mixer makerspace so that people could drop off any unused items they were willing to donate to the cause of building a garden. In March, April, and May, these were things we had planned to do. So for the second half of March, we would have continued to organize in-kind donations and assess required purchases, plan and market construction days for raised bed constructions. And in April, our plan was to plan and market a build day for early to mid-April. And in hosting this build day, we would organize volunteer teams, provide food and drinks, and assemble the garden, hopefully. And in May, we would market the garden to the community and assist the garden club in organizing garden maintenance schedules and planning the first experiments of the garden and hopefully developing a plan to keep the garden moving forward without the help of the Mixer team. Here were the schematics for the garden. As you can see, the garden area was 32 feet by 11 feet, and they plan to use raised beds in order to save space and hopefully implement new innovative ways of gardening that were not seen before in other gardens in Winston-Salem. Here you can see the raised beds that they were planning to design and implement in their garden. And you can see they also have seating areas, and the raised beds are along the wall of mixer on the outside so that possibly plants could use the wall as support and grow upwards. This is a picture of the Dash Core team and the Mixer team meeting together to discuss strategies and plans for the garden. And we had a couple of these meetings every month just to see how people were doing, assess the progress, and things like that. So, yeah, this is a picture of one of those meetings. As we didn't get to see our plan to fruition, we created a plan for the next Dashcore group coming forward. So in this plan, we have included things that should be done to finish a project. These include finalizing any in-kind donations and assessing if any items are still needed for the garden. This also includes organizing a construction day for the raised beds for the garden, organizing a build day for the garden by coordinating volunteers, getting donations for food and drinks for the volunteers after the build day is complete, and marketing the build day to the community of Winston-Salem and in Wake Forest as well. Help make sure utilize their marketing to promote the garden. This can be done using their website, newsletters, social media, etc. And finally, work with the newly formed garden club to facilitate a garden maintenance plan and determine the first experiments. It has been a pleasure working with the Dash Core community and the Mixer community on this garden project. And even though we didn't get to see it all the way through, we are very proud of the work we have done. Thank you for your time.